I'm a New York City criminal defense and civil rights lawyer, and I get people who call me all the time and they say, hey, my criminal case was dismissed, I want to sue the police now. And unfortunately, just because your criminal case was dismissed, that doesn't automatically mean that you can sue the police and win. The standard for a criminal case and a civil rights case is very different. So, for a criminal case, in order for you to be convicted, the district attorney's office needs to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. However, for a civil rights case, all the police need is probable cause to justify your arrest and prosecution. And so a probable cause is a much lower standard than proof beyond a reasonable doubt. So just because your criminal case was dismissed, that may mean that there wasn't proof beyond a reasonable doubt, but it doesn't necessarily mean that there wasn't probable cause to justify the arrest. Additionally, a lot of criminal cases involve civilian complainants. So for instance, you may be accused of assaulting someone, and there's a civilian complainant who said that they called the police, they said you assaulted them, the police arrested you, it turns out that person was lying, you didn't assault them, your case in criminal court was dismissed, and you now want to sue. However, the police are going to argue that, hey, we were relying on what the civilian complainant told us, that at least gave us probable cause to justify the arrest and prosecution. It's too bad that this person lied about saying that you did this, but ultimately it's not our fault that we arrested you, we were just relying on what this person had to say. So the takeaway is just because your criminal case is dismissed, it doesn't mean that the police are on the hook for wrongfully arresting you or commencing a prosecution against you. It really depends on the specific facts of your case. Now, if you're in New York City and you did have a case and your case was dropped, feel free to give me a call and we can talk about your case and figure out whether or not you may have a viable claim.